Hi everyone!
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Photofox Live. I am Stav, the head of social media here at Lightrix, and we're the company behind Photofox, if you didn't know.
And I'm Joseph, and I'm the visual artist. Yes.
Yeah, so if this is your first time, we're actually the two people that are here every week. We go over tutorials, we ask you if you have any questions, you ask us your questions, and we try and give you inspiration to create cool stuff with the app, and that's what we're here to do today. So we'll show you actually the tutorial that we're going to do is creating an optical illusion with the app. So you want to tell us more about it, Joseph?
Well, it is a very cool optical illusion, and it can also be very handy if you want to just see how it will look any design that you create over a t-shirt. And this effect can be applied also to any other scenario that you can think of, but we're going to teach you here the basics of this, how this technique works. And after that, it's up to you to create awesome stuff with it.
Yeah, so I think we can get started.
Yeah, so let's first take a look at our Instagram, and we can see here tons of cool stuff that we have here.
Yeah, we're always featuring our favorite people, our favorite artists. Tag hashtag Photofox, and you can get featured. We feature 3 to 4 people a week, and you can get some really cool inspiration from other Photofox artists. So it's a really fun tool. But why are we showing you this actually?
Yeah.
Because we're going to actually do this tutorial right here.
Very cool, and as you can see, there's like a interesting thing going on with the background and with the t-shirt, and it looks complicated, but it's really simple. So let's get into it. So let's go to Enlight Photofox, and I have here the original image. And the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna duplicate this photo right here. And before we start to work, it's very important to take some thoughts before you choose your image for working. So for example, in here we choose a white t-shirt on a kind of a flat background. It will be easier for us to remove the guy from the background, specifically the t-shirt, which is the element that we're going to be isolating from the background. And if it's a t-shirt, if it's a cup, it's whatever element that you're choosing, it has to be very clear the difference between that object and its background. Of course, remember to use high resolution images. That way it's going to be easier for you to make a better selection, and the result is going to be nicer and more crispy. So yeah, and just for this technique, we're going to start by using something that is white. So in this case, it's going to be a t-shirt that is white. Okay. So once we duplicate it, where we are going to go to eraser, and then we're going to tap on this icon right here so that we can see what we're doing. And then if you start deleting, as you can see, like this.
And if you tap that button again, you'll get back to the background.
And if you tap it again, then you'll see what is the layer that is beneath. And if you tap it here, what it does is actually just shows you the layer that you're working on.
Right. So it shows the layer by itself. When you press it again, then you'll see the layer on top of the layer that it's on top of. That way, if you want to really see what you're working on, it's better that you tap that and just work on that one layer. Otherwise, you might get confused. You think you're erasing something, but you're not really.
Exactly. So if you take a look at the tutorial that we did, what I did, I went to a darkroom, and then I make the whole image black, and then I started erasing from the t-shirt. But this is also another way that you can achieve the same effect by just erasing this whole background and then just get into it. But the way that we did it in the tutorial was like this. We go to Tone, Darkroom, Tools, Basics, Offset, and then you do it black. And then you go to Eraser, Invert, and then you tap on Restore, and then you start making everything black. Both ways are the same. They're at the end it's going to be the same result. basically it's up to you what it's going to be the
Choose
most
your
comfortable.
Your own path.
Yes. So I already prepared this image and we got it already ready and good to go,
Oh, wow.
as you can see. So we're gonna add our guy here. And let's make this, let's hide this for a second. Right, and let's place it exactly where it is. Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna start deleting everything that is black.
So what's the difference between what you did before and this?
Well, it's just more like when you do it with the darkroom, you see actually that you're turning the whole thing black. So sometimes it's easier just for you to work, but at the end it's kind of the same. So sometimes it's not so easy to work on a transparency, and then it kind of gets confusing when you work on the transparent pattern. So it can confuse you, and then you don't see small details, and then it doesn't come out so good. But if you can do it, and then basically you can just skip that step, and then you have exactly that result.
While you're doing that, I'll do some shout outs. That we have people from all over the world watching. We have Vietnam, we have Christian from Mexico.
Hello.
We have Nunavut. I'm not sure where that is. You can let us know. JR, tell us where Nunavut is, if I'm saying that right. Nunavut.
That sounds
You know
interesting.
where that is?
No,
Oh.
I don't know how.
We
No.
have Melbourne, Australia. We have Bhutan. I'm not sure where that is either. Tennessee, Japan. So thank you guys so much for watching us.
From Japan, that's awesome.
Yeah,
actually.
Japan's pretty awesome. We don't get a lot of Japanese viewers, I feel like. So, so yeah, if you have any advice for us, how we can make these lives better, or tutorials that you want to see, or features you want to see within the app, now's your time, because we're reading all your comments right now. And yeah, it'll help us out, and we'll help you out.
Yeah. All right. Now that I have just this single layer of the t-shirt, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn it black. So let's go to tone. There are many ways you can do that. You can do that with Duo, or you can do it also with Darkroom. Very simple. You just go to Tools, Basic, Offset, and then again you make -100, and that's gonna be a full black. And then we're gonna add a transparent layer. We drag it beneath, and then we're gonna fill it with white. Basically what we're doing right now is that we're creating the mask for the pattern that is going to be showing, that's going to be exposed over his t-shirt. So this is the mask that we want, this is the shape that we wanted to get from the image. And now we can merge these two images. All right. And again, we can add another transparent layer, and then go to Fill, Pattern, and then you can choose any cool pattern that you like. You can also choose an image that you have. It doesn't have to be a pattern. You can just take any piece of art that you created, any drawing.
Yeah, maybe we should do it with a photo, like put the person into the photo. You think we have something like that?
I think we do have a lot of stuff. Actually, from here, maybe let's see how it works with this.
I knew you were gonna pick that one.
Let's see, but that doesn't look
It's a little
very
dark.
good. It's dark, and it's actually looks.
What if we look for a stock photo?
That could be.
I'm really throwing Joseph for a loop here. I wasn't ready for this.
All right, all right. I like challenges.
Yeah, let's see what you can do.
All right.
What should we look for?
So maybe something like a desert. I like deserts lately.
Okay.
Maybe something.
Well, maybe like that, or some. You need something with like a pattern, or something more sort of smooth and
something
solid.
that, you know, I like when you use like an image of anything, but it could be something real, but just the way or the composition of the image looks like something abstract, and you cannot really tell what it is.
Okay.
So actually,
The cactuses are cool.
that's very cool.
So yeah, if you didn't know, you can search for your own stock photography within the app. That's exactly how you do it. You tap that second icon from the left, and then you can search for whatever kind of photo you're looking for, and you can use that free stock photo right from within the app, so you don't have to go out and then go to Google and search for it and save it and download it. So it's a really easy way to do that. Looks pretty cool.
That's actually pretty interesting.
You're welcome.
All right, so I just duplicated this so that it's gonna be in our background, and it's important to have it exactly as the way that you have it here. I mean, if once you already decided your composition and how it looks on the t-shirt, then you can duplicate it, because we need to have it in the exact same place so that it will look like the, it will do the optical illusion. Awesome, now we can merge these two images. And now we can do multiply, and there you go. Now we have the t-shirt.
Why'd you do multiply as a blending mode?
Multiply because it will get rid of all the white areas of the image. If you do normal, you see there's all this white around. When you do multiply, what it does, it just gets rid of it automatically, and so you don't have to start erasing. So it's just kind of saving time.
Yeah.
So multiply, and it does all the job. And now we need to get rid of the background of this guy, so that we can reveal the background, the cactus from the background. Actually, I really like this t-shirt. I would really get it for myself.
Yeah, if you're into the t-shirt business, this is a great way to, you know, try your t-shirts on models without actual models.
Yeah, instead
I don't know how many of you are in the t-shirt business out there. If you are, let us know, because
yeah,
that'll be a great combination. This is actually a tutorial from, I think, 3 weeks ago, so maybe some of you guys have tried it, or maybe you haven't, but we haven't done it live, so we haven't been able to really answer your questions. So if you have any questions on a specific tool, or why why Joseph duplicated here, or why he hid this layer, or why he used that blending mode, just let us know, because I'm reading all your comments, and we can answer them right away. So that's
anything that was hard for you doing the tutorial, so you can let us know.
We have some more people here telling us where they're from. We have someone from Florida, from the UK. Thank you so much for watching.
I've been in Florida.
Miami. I've been to Florida too. We have Mariah Brewer saying goodbye Photoshop. That's the best compliment you can give us. So thank you. Goodbye Photoshop.
Goodbye Photoshop.
See you later Photoshop.
Sounds
or never
good.
again. Yeah. So pretty awesome. Actually, next live is something really exciting. Not only do we have a cool do-it-yourself tutorial, we're going to show you how to sort of integrate a do-it-yourself idea with Photofox. And we're also going to be telling you all about the Valentine's Day update. So, or showing you. I can actually tell them about the update now.
Yeah, you can give them a teaser.
Yeah, I'll give you a teaser. So for the Valentine's update, we're introducing a bunch of packs that are specifically for the holiday. We have hearts, I think 2 sticker packs, effects, I think elements, if I'm not wrong. And then we also have something special regarding layers for pro users. So hang tight for the next update. It's going to be a really good one.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Something that you guys have really been asking for. So
finally, it's here. All right. Something interesting going on here. Definitely cool, but we still need some shadow so that it will pop out from the
background. So right now it just looks like he's flat. You want to make him sort of 3D, make him look as if he's a person coming out of that cactus wallpaper.
And by the way, one of the reasons why I also choose multiply as blending mode, so that since it's on a white t-shirt, then it preserves all the natural shadows of the t-shirt, as you can see here. So it gives a sensation that is actually really printed on it. So let's add a transparent layer, and we'll drag it behind the guy. And then we'll go to Doodle, which is in Artistic. We'll choose the ES Essential Tree, and then we'll make it big, and also like with a low opacity, maybe something like 4.
Right, so anytime that you have the brushes and you want to adjust something, you just tap in the top left-hand corner, you'll see that little brush icon, and there you can change the opacity, you can change the scale, meaning the size of the brush. You can change the feathering, which affects the smoothness of the brush. And you can also turn edge avoidance on and off with those buttons right there. So it can make it easier for you to erase big areas if your edge avoidance is on or off.
Yes, I couldn't.
One of them, try them both.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to describe it better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So as
So
you
right
can see now,
what are you doing? Adding shadow?
I'm just adding shadow, and if I tap on
after, yeah.
you see there's just, it really looks much better now. I mean, it looks like he's really on the background, and you can erase here some parts, and it looks much better.
I feel like it needs a little more. I'm not satisfied.
Let's make it,
Maybe less opacity.
We can, one of the reasons why we're doing it on a separate layer is that later on we can control the opacity. So we can make it, if we did it too strong, so we can control that there. So we're almost done. What do you say, Stab?
Looks pretty good. Actually,
All right.
looks much better than it did before.
All right.
We have a quick question from Daniel's asking if we'll incorporate more packages of different brushes. So actually in our Valentine's update, we do have new effects brushes, so stay tuned for those. I think it should be released, well, it has to be before Valentine's Day, so very soon.
All right, now we're gonna merge all the layers. We're gonna start merging them so that we can do, I'm sorry, wait. So that we can do the final touches, and we can change some colors. For example, I think we could change a little bit the green. Maybe we could do something a little bit more different. If we go to Target and then we choose the green, and then we change the color, and then look at that. I mean, it was like this, but
I like it like that, but he looks a little green now.
yeah, but that's why we're gonna go to eraser, and then we can take away the effect from his skin so that he can still look real. Like that.
Now it's kind of like an underwater cactus.
Yes.
Right? Like a deep sea cactus.
Deep sea cactus, I like it. So you see now it looks much more interesting. And now we can add some filter and maybe some film. Actually, before the film, I'm gonna.
I think it needs some contrast.
Yeah, we need some contrast. So let's go straight to structure within darkroom to make it pop out a little bit more.
Sharpen.
Sharpen a little bit. The blacks can help us here a little bit.
What do the blacks do exactly?
Well, you can control actually the areas that are black on the image, kind of the shadows.
Blacker?
Yeah, and you can make it darker, or you can make it less dark, and then looks more like faded. And maybe let's see what else we got. We can raise the brightness a little bit, contrast. Okay. Color. I think we're good in color. And now some final filter with a film.
If you have any last minute questions, let us know. We're about to wrap up. And yeah, we'd love to answer your questions. Let us know. Or tell us what you're doing for Valentine's Day, because it's coming up.
Actually, and we would like to know if, have you ever thought about maybe using also Photofox for if you have like a business or something and you're running
All right,
something?
we wanted to ask you that.
Yeah. So
yeah, if any of you people out there use Photofox for your business, or you use it to maybe advertise your band or anything like that, we're thinking about creating that kind of tutorial. So if you would be interested in something like that, let us know.
give us ideas.
Yeah,
what kind of business?
That's exactly what you...
I mean, is it something that is like a physical place, and then you maybe think that we can do like a mock-up of of a logo, of an entrance, or like a design from your local, or if you have something on the internet you want to make a banner for Facebook or something.
Yeah.
So just let us know. And I think I'm gonna add just one last thing, just a small vignette to make it all look more cool.
So Gabriel is telling us he's taking Manuela to town for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Cool. Michael Connor's giving us caption ideas already. I think we're not going to upload this to Instagram because we already have one like it on Instagram, the one we showed you in the beginning, but we will definitely save that idea. It's actually not a bad caption. Use Photofox to create the sharpest fashion pics.
Damn.
Next time.
Where were you when we did it? Okay.
So thanks so much for watching, and if you have any more questions, you can always write to us on Facebook. You can email our support team. You can comment on our Facebook wall, and we will answer you for sure. Or tune in next Monday. We're going to be here doing a cool do-it-yourself craft. So
it's going to be awesome.
Bye.